So in the 70s, construction started to change. How we built houses started to change. And more houses started going up with sheetrock and with lead-free paint, but also we put a fungicide in that paint to hopefully prevent mold from growing into the walls. Because with the sheetrock, which is basically paper and chalk, that became a perfect environment if it got wet for mold to grow. So we thought, well, we'll just put fungicide into the paint, and then that will keep all of the bad mold out. The problem is that like most things, the survival of the fittest, the mold that developed the ability to be resistant to the fungicide then started to grow. The problem with that type of mold is that these particular aberrant strains were the ones that produced toxins. So where we used to live with mold before, now we're living with mold that actually is producing toxins that are really harmful for our bodies. Combine that with the fact that we then started to do a much better job of quote unquote being efficient with our home building so that we could keep cold air in, keep hot air out, or vice versa, keep hot air in and keep the cold air out. This now created a situation where things couldn't get in and couldn't get out. So if moisture was in, it got trapped. Again, setting a perfect stage for mold and mildew to start growing. So because of that scenario, we are now sitting in a situation where many thousands and millions of Americans are being exposed to mold, where half a century ago, that wouldn't have been as much of an issue because of the type of mold that is now growing.